Welcome back, YouTube. My name is Nigel Schroeter, aka the Credit Sensei, and today we're here for yet again another finance topic. You all may know that I am working on currently expanding this platform to not only talking about credit, but talking about finances and bettering yourself as a whole. All right, and so today, what we're going to be talking about, this is going to be a message out there to my teachers. All right, so for those of you like myself who work their 9 to 5 job at a school, in a classroom, or whether you're a support facilitator, um, whether you work in a ESE unit in a general ed population, whether you're some form of coach, whatever you're doing, if you are passing on knowledge to others, you're a teacher, or if you're interested in the teaching profession, this is my message to you all today, especially to those of you who are interested in the teaching profession and you may be being deterred because they tell you you're not going to make any money working in a school. All right. Now, I've been reading a lot lately on innovation. I've been reading a lot lately on building and growing and how you can obtain masses of wealth without actually going the same route that everyone else does. All right, so when we talk about becoming a teacher, I tell everyone, if you live in a state that allows you to become a teacher with any bachelor's degree, then what I recommend for you to do is to go get a bachelor's degree in something else that you have a passion in that can be applicable, or even go ahead and get a teaching degree. But if you're in a state where you can teach with any degree, go get a degree in something else and allow yourself to, if you want to be a teacher, still to take those additional few courses that you need to take in order to actually get your teaching certificate and go through the alternative certification process. That's going to open a lot more doors to you, and in the event that teaching doesn't work out, you do have a clear path to your plan B. All right, and this is where this innovation really comes in. Now, if teaching does work out for you and you get in a classroom and you're working, and you come to find out, like many teachers do, that the salary is good, your schedule is consistent, you have your weekends off, you have your holidays off, you're going to be able to spend a lot of time with your children, especially if you have young children and you teach in elementary school and then you work your way up through your child's life. You're going to be able to see them throughout the day. You're going to be able to, spend lunch with them sometimes, see their school events. You're going to be with them after school. You're going to see them on holidays. You're going to see them on weekends. So those benefits in themselves are priceless. However, what I want you to think about past that and further on is, not only do you want to focus on teaching in a classroom, but if you want to be a teacher, find other ways to monetize your abilities as a teacher and monetize your skills that you have as a teacher. And by you being able to monetize those additional skills that you have, that's what's going to really make you your next level money. All right. So, for instance, for myself, I have a current job in a classroom, at a charter school. I also work for a state college, and then I teach here on social media. I actually am able to use my social media platforms to bring in just as much, if not more, revenue by teaching and doing what I like to do, just in a different setting. Okay. You can also teach online and teach ESL classes if you want something a little bit more structured that you don't have to come up with. You can teach students after school. You can do tutoring. You can do test prep. There's so many other opportunities that you have as a teacher to take your skills and move them on to somewhere else. Remember, as a teacher, your job is to facilitate learning. Your job is to be able to orchestrate groups of people, build teams. You have so many different skills that you do not even realize that you have that can be used in corporate America. Even if you take your teaching from teaching children and move it into teaching adults. Maybe you go work for one of these companies. You go work for Smart. You go work for Promethean. You go work for one of these companies and you create their instructional materials, or you travel for them and you train teachers how to use the instructional materials that you know how to use, how to use these different tools that are given to you in the classroom that you already have access to and know how to use. That's where you're going to make the most money. So you want to look for in your field what you like to do, what's your passion, and what's your drive. And remember that there's no limit to the amount of money that you can make or to how far you can make it in your career. It all just depends on what your goals are and you choosing to innovate rather than settle for less. All right, so you can take your skills, you can pitch different things to your district, you can take your skills and you can pitch different things to different companies. Different companies may even create a position to be able to bring you in if they see that you can bring value to their company. They may make exceptions in positions that they already have to bring you in without the formal training or the generic path that everyone else takes, because a lot of these businesses realize that you have the knowledge in there regardless of whether you went to this school or that school, or this was your degree field or that was your degree field. If you're able to show them that you can accomplish that. So the one thing that I really want you to do is not deter yourself from chasing your dreams or deter yourself from accomplishing your goals or doing the things that you want to do in life, but rather take the time out to innovate and realize what you have in your skill set and what resources you have available to you, and taking those skill sets, taking those resources, and now bringing them out and applying them to your field and saying, okay, this is something that I can do that's going to make me money, that's going to build me up, that's going to make me happy and allow me to enjoy myself, allow me to enjoy my career and do what I love while making money and settle for nothing less. So as always, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you all in the next video.